Hey guys, had a bit of a double header on the weekend. Started as chocolates and ended up as boiled lollies by the end of it, but some interesting and good performances throughout. So on Saturday we rolled into St Peter's, slightly unsure of what wicket we were playing on. Once we worked that out, we had the toss, got sent into bat, and Corey and Jano were magnificent, negotiating a pretty tricky wicket. Got us off to a great start, and I think they probably batted for 25 to 30 overs together, have a 100-run partnership. I can't remember in my 5 years at Marshall too many times the openers have put on 100 for the first wicket. But for Jano and Corey to both get 60s was really important. So that's what we sort of aimed for at the start of the day, obviously. But set that really good platform was doubly important on a pretty tricky wicket. And then for me and JD to come in, re-establish a bit of a partnership, sort of get the scoreboard ticking over, get us past that 200, which is sort of the goal for us at the moment in the one-dayers. And then Lockie Cameron to finish off with a couple of big bombs and finish up with a 20 or 30 not out as well. It's a pretty complete batting performance to get us to about 240, 250 on what was probably the trickiest wicket we played on this year. We showed how well we can bat. And then St Peter's probably didn't come out with a lot of intent, and our bowlers, as they do, just sort of strangled their top order. Taylor Cameron was absolutely fantastic. I don't know if he got the reward in terms of wickets on Saturday, but his bowling was fantastic, just kept it tight, kept asking questions, challenging the outside edge of the bat. And then Cal and Tommy did the job as the spinners in the middle, and we bowled out St Peter's for about 80, so Saturday night we were pretty happy with ourselves, batted really well. We managed to manage Brad and JD's sort of workload into the Sunday to go and have a crack against Bell Park, who had just knocked off knocked off Bell Post Hill, back on top of the ladder, you beauty. Come out on Sunday, win the toss and have a bat, and sometimes you have to just tip your cap to the bowler, and Nick Lima from Bell Park was fantastic. Just gutted the top order. I think we'll 5 for about 10 off 16 or 17 overs. Really good bowling, beat the inside edge of the bat, beat the outside edge of the bat. Asked a lot of questions of us, probably frustratingly for us. Bowlers are allowed to bowl well, but when they do, it's really important that you survive that, maybe 2 for or 3 for, not 5. So we lost a few too many resources there, and then to give away a couple of cheap wickets, it was 6 or 7 for probably 30, and you're sort of thinking, how bad can this get? But from that point on, we probably won the day. Cricket, Lockie Cameron got together with Tommy Beasley and put on a really good counter-attacking partnership. It's really interesting when you sort of get to that point in the game where you are 6, 7 for 30. If you sort of just go into your shell and block it out, you probably get bowled out for 50. But at the same time, you can't just go and bat like an idiot and throw your wicket away. So the way that Lockie and Tommy both managed that, giving respect to the good ball, but if anything was too full or too short, really punishing that and leaping on that. They did a fantastic job. Anyone that knows me probably knows I don't complain about the umpires too much, but to lose both of them to pretty stinky decisions within probably 2 or 3 overs of each other probably took us from a position where Lockie and Tommy would have had to bat really well still, but we could have got 150, 160 and been probably right in the game, to being bowled out for 90 in the end, which is clearly not enough runs. But JD and Brad come out, early wickets with a new ball after the wickets really flattened out and it's hard. The Suns had a bake on it. And then again, Tay Cameron, Tommy Beasley kept it really tight. So we ended up taking 4 or 5 Bell Park wickets back with us in the shed before they got the 90 runs. And it took them about 36 or 37 overs. So plenty of confidence to take out of that. Obviously the start of the game wasn't great, but we know that's probably an anomaly. You get that once a year, that's happened, and we'll work at that. Make sure that doesn't happen again as a top 7 batsman, but the way we bowled it and the way the back end innings finished out was fantastic. So 1 for 1 in the 2 games of cricket. Probably hurts us trying to get back up to top spot, but we'll work hard and keep chipping away, and 2 more games to go, 2 really important contests for us to sort of perfect what we're doing and make sure we're flying going into finals. Go Bears.